But it's definitely Sharif who's coming out with Maddenly and Yaqub. And Hazabala is also coming out. And we're waiting to see who the fourth is. It is Al Saman. So a bit of a change in the predicted starting lineup for Syria. So maybe the starting role for Sharif might give him a little boost. Salah Sharwan not starting, neither is Masri. So 2 changes from that starting lineup we were given for that graphic. And Ha tips the ball out and it ends up in Kim's hands. And there's a foul barely 2 seconds into the game. As Kim Seung-hong tried to attack the basket. Referee was quick to blow his whistle. Foul was on the floor though, so it'll be a sideline possession. Michael Madanly picking up that early foul. Going straight inside to Ha, see if he can get his strength past Yaqub, but no, the double team is there, and there's Yaqub committing a foul. As he, and I'm sure the Syrian players will be pleased to learn. Our friend with the megaphone is back. He missed the last game, don't know why, against Jordan. He missed a cracker against Jordan, but he's back here today to support his team. And he's already singing through his megaphone, and I'm sure he'll continue to do that all game. Here's Hazabala for Syria, hands over to Al Sharif. His shot is blocked by Kim, and the long-range shot from Al Saman is fired up for 2 points. Syria have a 2-1 lead. Driving through is Yang, and his shot goes off the glass, and that's his first points of the game. He's got 32 in the tournament so far. 34 if you include that one. Maddenly trying to fire round the backboard. That was a really difficult shot. He was actually behind the backboard as he shot that, but he just managed to get the angle through. The assist from Sharif is Kim. Kim Seung-hong driving the baseline, dumps it off to Ha, and the triple team down, and there's a foul called. I think this one will be on Hazabala, but Maddenly was in close proximity. There you can see the good dish, and it was not too many people do it that way, but there's no reason why you can't. He's not successful on the second attempt. Trying to lob it in. That's a long way out to try and make that pass into Maddenly. Sometimes they do force it to him as Yang races back down court to lay it in, and you just think there's no need to try and force it into Maddenly. Let him get into the flow himself. We saw in the last game, it took till the second half for him to get going. But when he did get going, he was really gunning threes from everywhere. Nice dish inside Hazabala. Now, I think that was the intimidation of Ha. He put that up a little quicker than he might have otherwise done, were it not for the presence of big Ha. Hazabala fighting for the rebound. In the end, Yaqub comes down for it. And there's a steal. Sloppy play, just kept in bounds by Yang. And Kim has it now, and he skips it round. Good ball movement. And the reverse lane doesn't go. Follow up. Oh, almost. Mohammed Al Saman, but now it seems it's gone on Maddenly. And that is not good news, because that's his second. Here's Al Saman in the corner. Back to Maddenly. Hazabala loses out, and he kicks the ball away to try and prevent Kim Ju-sung from picking it up. So it'll be a sideline ball to Korea. They lead 8-4 after 2.5 minutes. Kim Seung-hong throws it inside to Kim Ju-sung. He spins. Nice move it was too from Kim Ju-sung. Drove one way, span back the other, and found himself an easy lay-in. Maddenly to Sharif. Gets it to Saman. Now the bounce pass to Maddenly. Again, they're trying to run everything through Maddenly. The spin from Kim has help with him. Ha on the trail. Ha lays it in, and he draws the foul. It was on Al Saman, as originally thought. So now the 5 fouls, which have all been called on Syria, are on 5 different players. Maddenly still only on 1. We've had that changed twice now, but I'm sure it's right. Hazabala spins, under pressure, gets it out to Yakub. His first touch at the offensive end, and Mattingly driving through. They've only taken one three-pointer. Everything else has been going to the basket. Maybe that's a little ploy from Coach Choi here in the early going. Try and free up the outside shooters by going inside first. The lob up to Ha, but it's well read by Al Saman, and he steals it. Al Saman runs over. He's got Manley in the low post, but he comes up high here to Sharif, and Sharif calls a play. Manley will run out to come and get it, and Yang Donggen will commit his second personal foul. Only 2 fouls in the game on Korea. They've both been on Yang. You can see just trying too hard to chase after it. Stolen away by Kim Ju-sung. And Yang will bring it over the halfway line and hang over to Kim Seung-hong. He's off with the screen by Kim Ju-sung. Too late for Kim Seung-hong. Korea leading by 7. Just over 4 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Sharif attacking the basket to the fall away. He's blocked, but he gets his own rebound, trying to get it out to Al Saman. In the end, it ends up in the hands of Masri into the game for the first time. Yakub's jumper doesn't go, and Yang pulls down the rebound. Oh, nice pass behind the back from Kim. And that one's right through the hands of Kim Ju-sung. And it's out of bounds. And a bit of a sloppy spell at either end. There's a great block from Kim Ju-sung. Manley ran the screen, pulls up at the free throw line. We've already seen here, I think the Syrians a little bit intimidated, not only by Big Hat inside, but also Kim Ju-sung. And they're looking to pull up a little bit earlier than they might have done against a different team. Yang forced back out, but there's a total mismatch with Yakub having switched up on him. Shot doesn't go from the far side, so Sharif with the rebound. He's already used his dribble, so he kicks it forward to Maddenly. And Maddenly will bring it forward. He's off with the screen from Masri, which he takes. Gets it inside to Yakub. Yakub driving hard to the hole, is blocked by Ha. Yang has it now. 2-on-2, so Yang slows down, waits for some trails. Here's Kim Ju-sung on the trail, but it's his pass back out was knocked out of bounds by Maddenly. And Korea will get the possession from the side. Here's the look. Yakub thinks about taking it hard, but even he is trying to avoid Ha. And in doing so, he missed the lay-in. Foul called against Korea there. And that was on Kim Seung-hong. Kim Ming-soo into the game for the first time. Lobbed into Mattingly, and he got it shot off quick, but it doesn't go in. Yang dishes off to Kim, and Kim Ming-soo first touch of the ball, and he gets himself on the scoreboard. Al Saman has Yakub in the post if he wants him. Yakub comes up high. They're waiting for Maddenly to run the baseline, and Sharif ran the top. Sharif lets go from downtown. That doesn't go. Easy board for Ha Seung-jin. And I have to say, I'm absolutely staggered, especially given Coach Choi Bong-young said before that they need to make more three-point shots in this game. They stayed well away from the three-point line, very un-Korean-like, but very effectively, because they lead 16 points to 7, and it's nice to see them change it up a bit, so they can bang inside. Here's Manley with a tough ball away. Oh my goodness, what a tough shot from Michael Manley. Ends up on the deck, but here comes the fast break with Yang. Yang kicks it round. Now we get a three going up from Kim. That's short. Rebound Sharif. Manley's out on the break. Sharif tried to throw it without really looking, and it was an easy pick-off for Kim Seung-chol. Here's Kim onto Yang. Yang pulls into the foul line. That one's tipped. Doesn't quite go, and it's tipped again by Kim Min-soo, and here he is. Dumped inside to Ha, trying to go to work on Yakub. To the little jump hook, doesn't quite bobble in for him, and Masri comes down with the rebound. Mattingly looking to accelerate, takes it up, dumps off nicely. Yakub for the big stuff. Wissam Yakub throws it down. He was fouled from behind as well, beautiful pass. And Wissam Yacoub flushes it home. Look at Maddenly, he's trying to shoot it, has to dump it. Yacoub goes up, gets hit, stuffs it down anyway. And then rides over Kim Min-soo. The big man showing some aggression. Missing the free throw though. Tell you, he was all world from the free throw line in the pre-qualification. He's really struggled in the main event here. Kim Min-soo's long range two, sorry, doesn't go. Syria with a rebound. Here's Sharif looking to attack to the hole with the little reverse lane. Doesn't go, but Madanly's there to help him out. And Sharif looks in trouble. He's gone over the board. Receiving treatment behind the advertising boards. I'll keep an eye on that and update you as and when we know a bit more. But back to the action. Here's Yang. He wants a screen. He wanted it the other side, but that'll do. Not a lot happening on this offense. Finally, there's a bit of ball movement. King penetrates, throws it out. That'll be a backcourt. Kim Seung-hong with the turnover, just threw it away without really looking. And Madanly will inbound. And this really, is where they're going to miss Sharif, because he's a good ball handler. That's a good dish though, but not caught by Yacoub. And Madanly loses out. Two Koreans there, Yang ends up with it. Here's Barkley, dishes to Yacoub, going strong again, and two of them went after him. Foul was called. I think it'll be Kim Min-soo who'll be whisked for it. Certainly he put his hand up to admit to the foul. Here's a look, Yacoub going hard. Time down. And Syria have pulled themselves back into this ball game here. Korea looking in control a few moments ago, but suddenly it's a one-point game. Here's Yang to Kim, into Ha. Ha, too deep. Yacoub's got to keep him out of the paint. Can't let big Ha get that close to the basket, because it's an easy lay-in for him from there. There's a bounce pass to Al-Samad. Barkley has it back. Madanly running the baseline. Here he is, Madanly, let's go from deep. That three doesn't drop, and the rebound is a long one, and out up front is Kim. Kim with a good head fake, and Kim Seung-hong lays it home. And I have to say, Sharif still hasn't moved from behind that bench there. That does not look very good for the Syrian number 8. Nice bounce pass to Yacoub, going hard. Oh, it goes in for Yacoub. His shot was partly blocked, it bounced up off the ring and it went in, and I like the aggression I'm seeing from Yacoub in the last couple of minutes. His way back to the bench, so that looks pretty good. I don't know whether it might be his hamstring or his lower back, but he certainly seems to be clutching somewhere around there. But Sharif, I'm pleased to report, is walking behind the table back towards his bench. He's even got time to slap 5 for one of the fans as he walks past. Madanly has it for his team out on the court. Barkley penetrating, dishes to Madanly. Madanly with a little floater over Ha, had to get it up high, and Korea can take the last shot here of this first quarter. They dominated the opening 5 minutes, but Syria coming right back into it here. Here's Yang ticking it down. Clock's down to 10 now. Yang trying to get past Madanly, does so. Yang dumps off to Kim Min-soo, and his shot is short. Rebound bobbles loose. Yacoub throws it out. Madanly will just get this off in time and lay it in. Great finish to the first quarter by Syria. Madanly with the layup on the buzzer, but it was the whole last 2 minutes more than anything else where Syria came right back into it. Yacoub heads up play. What's going on? First he loses Sharif, but looks like Sharif's not too bad now. He's sat on the bench. He's not receiving any more treatment. Busy old day for the physio of Syria. Goes from one injury to the next. Madanly fires up for 3 and guns, and you know when he hits one, he's a streak shooter. He can really light it up. He's got 16 points. That's his first one from deep. With it quickly. Madanly knows he has the hot hand. That's a bit of a tough shot though for him to gun. Rims out, and back comes Yang. Yang penetrates, dishes, out, nice head fake, steps under with the jumper, doesn't quite go. Ball is bobbling about, Kim's trying to pull it down, and Kim Min-soo does get it, still on the court despite his foul trouble. And here's Song into the game for the first time, and he doesn't need any time to warm up, does he? Strokes the 3, Song Yong-jin. Ties the game at 25. Maddenly penetrates, dishes. Little half hook there from Kazabali. Kim Ming-soo. Kim Seung-hong through the middle, dumps it off, and it'll have to be chased down by Song. He's still after it, comes up with it. Kim Ming-soo with the bounce pass to Kim Ju-sung, and Kim Ju-sung makes an open 12-foot jump shot to put Korea back in front. Dear Barkley with the crossover, hands it to Kazbali. Al-Saman. Once again, they go to Mattingly. Mattingly with a really difficult shot, but he's made quite a few of them. He's taken 12 shots in the ball game already in 12 minutes. That's a shot a minute, which, bearing in mind you only get 3 or 4 offenses, means he's probably shooting every other offense for his team. No luck there. Good dish from Dear Barkley to Al-Saman for 2 on the quick outlet. Syria go back in front here, 29-27. Yang picks it up and passes it on to Kim. This is Kim Ju-sung. He gives it back to Kim Seung-hoon. Back out to Kim Ju-sung. His shot is short, tipped all the way out. And here's another fast break opportunity. Mattingly and Al-Saman. Al-Saman lays it in, the assist for Mattingly. And Syria getting out on the break well here. They've opened up a 4-point lead. Having trailed early doors, they were 9 down at one stage in the first quarter, but they fought back well, despite the injury problems they've had to Sharif and Yaqub. A couple of head fakes, and there's a block in there from Masri, and Kim is trying to tip it in. He's had about 3 goes at it, and eventually it does go in from Kim Min-soo. Mattingly on the trail is Masri, and Syria definitely looking to get down the court as quickly as they possibly can at every opportunity. Trying to beat Korea down the floor and get some quick, easy, fast break points if they can. Yang clears out Kim. Then he goes around the screen, keeps going, gets to the foul line and the pull-up. And he likes that little shot, Yang Dong-gwang. You really got to switch out on that screen or do something. You can't keep giving him open looks from the free throw line. Mattingly trying to dump it off to Al-Saman. Ball loose on the floor, and it's picked up by Song. And a 3-on-2 fast break, Kim to Kim. And the 3 goes up from Kim Seung-hong, and it's rebounded by Kim Ju-sung. Back out to Kim Seung-hong, and this time he guns the 3. And I think Kim Ming-soo is looking a bit tired. He's turned to the table to ask for a substitution. He has been working hard over the last couple of minutes, and he is on 3 fouls as well. He's got 8 boards, 6 points, 3 assists. He's done a lot. Al-Saman with the jumper doesn't go. There's Kim Ju-sung getting another rebound. Here's Kim Ju-sung with a head fake, steps under, and off the glass for 2. Nice work there from Kim Ju-sung. He's up to 7 off 50% shooting, and Korea have snuck back in front here. Mattingly. Oh, nice behind the back from Mattingly, and he draws the foul. Didn't look a gap to throw that one round his back, but where others can't see things, he can do it. Bashiani should have scored on that occasion. Kim with a little pull-up there. Kim Sung-chul, that is. And in the end, Syria pick up the loose ball. Mattingly behind the back to the spin and the fall away, and he got caught. I think Song fell over more than anything else. Song Yong-jin, I think he was jinxed by the fancy dribbling of Mattingly and lost his footing. Look, he had to go one way, came back the other. Just a little slip, yeah, he did, just slipped, fell into him more than anything else. It's still a foul, even if it's accidental. And Maddenly, who's drawn 4 fouls already, can take his tally up to 20 if he makes these 2. He's certainly a player capable of filling it up. He had 21.5-point average coming into this game. He looks certain to bump that up because he's got 20 now, and we're still 4 minutes from half-time. The only problem is sometimes Syria can rely too heavily on him at the expense of others. And one man's not going to win it on his own against Korea, that's for sure. Kim Joo-sung along the baseline. The close-in finish. Barkley. Again, they're running the play for Maddenly to come off 2 screens. It's an offensive foul. I think the first screen was okay, but it was the second one that the referee didn't like the look of. And it's Mohamed Noel Saman who's called for it, number 2. The first one from the captain, Bashiani, was okay. That's out of bounds. And it will be, despite the efforts of Al Saman, a Korean ball. Kim with the jumper, doesn't go. That's rebounded by معدنلي, round the back to get past Kim. Still going to the little flick. Beautiful move from Michael معدنلي, who, with still 3 minutes to go to halftime, has already passed his tournament average, which was up at 21.5. He's got 22 already. The 3 doesn't go from Song, but Kim will chase down the rebound. Driving in, dishes off. Oh, missed in close, but at the second attempt, Kim Joo-sung is there to finish up the play. Korea leading this one by 6. Less than 3 to go here in the first half of the Michael معدنلي show, really. There's somebody else trying to score for Syria. It's Masri. He can't get it go. معدنلي is going to show him how to do it. And he draws another foul, the 5th foul he's drawn in this contest. And Big Yakub, as we have a look at that behind the back from معدنلي, off, pulls it up here, moves the ball out of the way, and a little flip. And Big Yakub is back out on the court now. So whatever that problem was, I think it was a thigh problem, they've rectified it enough to send the big man back out. Michael معدنلي, 24 first half points. Good hands to knock it loose, and Masri picks it up. Al Saman, معدنلي wants it in the corner. He's wide open for 3, but they go to the other corner for Al Saman. His 3 doesn't go. And another steal by Syria. This time Barkley coming up with it with a little crossover. Dumped off to معدنلي. Mid-range jumper is short. Tipped up in the air. معدنلي again, and this time he makes no mistake. And Michael معdنلي now has 26 first half points. It's a 2-point ball game. Oh, nice dribbling skills from Kim, and the little flick up off the glass. Kim Seung-hong with a nice little stutter through the legs. Crossover. معدنلي just making some adjustments to his laces. Syria pulled this back down to 4 now. Skips over to Al Saman in the corner. He lets go for 3, which he's fouled on. Just for a minute there, I thought that was going to go in as well. That one has a think, but rolls in for him. Coach Hamwi will be well pleased with the first half his team have put together, especially given the fact that Sharif has been out injured and not returned to the action. Big tie the ball game here. Oh, he's short. Not quite sure why they picked Al Saman to go to the line and not معدنلي. So Syria get the possession as well for the coach technical foul. معدنلي going the scenic route, coming back the other way. He's got 2 big men in front of him. Has it knocked away? Yakub inside to Masri. Barkley out to Yakub. Yakub pulls up. Nice jumper from Yakub, and Syria are back in front now with 90 seconds to go to half-time. Kim looking to push quick. Gets it to Ha inside. Short on his jumper. Rebound from Masri. Kicked out to Barkley, and he puts a finger up in the air and calls the play one, which will see Yakub running a screen. And now they're both running a screen for Maddenly. And Maddenly comes around to the elbow, a bit further out than that perhaps, to shoot it. Yang with the rebound. Here comes Kim out on the break and he stuffs it down. Kim Ju-sung with the dunk. Korea back in front, less than a minute to go to halftime. Tight ball game. Korea look to be foul called. It'll be on Dia Barkley. That'll be his third personal. It's only the fourth, not the fifth, so it'll be an end-line possession. They can have the last offense in effect. There is an exactly 1 second difference between shot and game clock. In fact, they've turned the shot clock off. Bit strange, because there were 25 seconds. Don't suppose it necessarily matters. Shot goes up with 8 seconds left, which is perhaps a bit early, but at least it gives them a chance to get the rebound because it's missed. And Song puts it in. Might be a chance for Manley to throw one. No, it's too late from him. It's off the mark anyway. And really, it's been the Michael Maddenly show here in this first half. Korea have tried. They've not really shot that many threes by their standards. They've only shot 33% from deep. They've gone inside a lot more. Kim Ju-sung has been impressive for them, but really, the game has been all about Michael Maddenly. He's had 18 first-half shots. He's scored 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists, and he leads the way, and he is the reason that at the half, the scoreline is Syria 46, Republic of Korea 49. Hazabala. Korea will get us underway. Kim has it. He's double-teamed. Bounces it off, and it's down. And for the first time in this ball game, we see the big Korean captain, Cho Gang-hoon, and he's straight into the action for a score. Long three doesn't go. Hazabala fighting for it, but there's the captain, Cho Young-hoon. Bit disappointed not to have seen him before now. He's a nice player to watch. Strong inside, obviously, but can step out and shoot it. Yang throws it in down low to Kim Ju-sung, and it comes back out. Good ball movement round, and back it comes the other way. Kim on one on the shot clock. He had to fire it up. I'm not sure he saw the shot clock, but Kim Seong-hong does get it off in time, off the glass, and in for 2. Dia Barkley to Saman, and here's Hazabala, has to come out behind the arc, but he's not scared to let it go, and that's why Radwan Hazabala strokes it from deep. That's his first bucket of the game. Yang throws it into his captain. So, and with a little fall away. So Youngju makes no mistake. Another 3 in the corner. This time it's Al-Saman. Offensive rebound is with Masri, and he chucks it out. Hazabala wants it on the far side, but Maddenly's taking it himself, has it knocked away. Looks at the referee as if, so where's the foul? Referee said that was all ball. Kim Jitsu with the plot. So Korea trying to edge away in this game, but Syria keep fighting back. Dia Barkley drives through the middle, ends up on the floor, but fortunately for him, his team end up with the ball. And Radwan Hazabala, and we have another injury. Dia Barkley now. He's crawling along the floor. I don't know what he's done to himself, but it looks to be in a... Let's have another look, see if we can see what happens in the replay. Oh, his ankle. It's his ankle there, is it? But he looks in a lot of pain. Keep you updated on that. I mean, today's commentary has been largely about injuries, trying to keep up to date with all the Syrian injuries. The 3 goes up, doesn't go in. Rebound for Al-Saman. Here's Al-Saman at the other end. Great block, though, from Kim. Try and go inside again, but there's 2 of them there to block it. Kim's out on the break. Behind the back pass. Props a bit too fancy, and Hazabala with the steal. End-to-end stuff. Maddenly has it, dancing through, out to Al-Saman. And there's a foul called. Kim Seong-hoon is the offender. And on the far side, we're still checking on the injury for Dia Barkley. There's a look at the foul. You know, Kim had his hand up before the referee had even blown the whistle. That's what you call an honest man. But that looks like a serious ankle problem on the far side for Ali Dia Barkley. Be surprised to see him back. His boot's off and they're spraying it. Sharif, who's already been off for a good 10 minutes through injury himself, misses the three. So is out on the break. Has to come round to in front of his bench to get it. Backs down, kicks out. Attacking. And it's back out to Yang. And the three-point shot is swished home by Song Young-jin. He's into double figures now, and that's the 6th assist of the game for Yang Dong-won. He's averaging 4 a game, so his numbers will go up. Hazabala throws it cross court. Replying three doesn't go for Al Saman. Kim Seong-hoon trying to lay it in, misses. Rebound Hazabala. Sharif going the other way. It's been a frenetic opening few minutes here. Maddenly's three doesn't go. Hazabala tips it all the way out to Sharif, and Sharif says, hang on a minute. Let's just slow it down for a second and get ourselves into an offense. But then he skips it around to Al Saman, who fires up for three, and he hits. Mohammed Al Saman makes his first three of the game. Syria won't go away here. They trail only by 6. They've played well, Syria, with the exception of that first game against Qatar, where they were well beaten by 40. They played well against Jordan, unlucky not to win that game, lost by 6. They played well here. So fires up and he hits a three. And suddenly it's a bomb fest with them all taking long-range efforts, and they're starting to sink. Sharif calls the play. It's 2, which we'll see Maddenly cut back through the middle. Sharif from way out for 3. That one rattles about. Great rebound, though, from Sharif. Oh, terrible pass. Sorry, from Masri. Terrible pass. Sharif, though, with the steal off another poor pass from Kim Seong-hoon. That's his 5th turnover of the game. Sharif kicks it out to Al Saman. Al Saman penetrates. He's under pressure as he hits a running layup. Yang comes and takes it back from Cho. Song gets his man up in the air, back out to his captain. He lets go for 3. That one's a little bit short. Hazabala with the rebound, Maddenly off and running. Has Al Saman for company. Here he is with the little rearranged layup. And Yang. Mohammed Al Saman at the foul line makes the first. He's up to 15. He's had himself a nice game. Good to see. It's what his team needed, especially since the injuries to Yaqub, and also Sharif, who's back now, and of course still receiving treatment over on the far side is Dia Barkley. I don't think we'll see him back. His ankle is being iced as we speak. Yang has it now. This is the man on 4 fouls with the bounce pass into Song. Song with a beautiful little, he gave the head fake one way to send Shawa that direction and then came back the other way. Song Young-jin laid it in. Here's Shawa, who we thought was going to be in the starting lineup, but we haven't actually seen too much from him. But we do see something there from Hazabala, and it's a 3. It's his 2nd 3 of the game. He's 2 of 2 from that range. Bit of full court pressure now from Syria, nothing that Korea can't deal with. Kim eventually hangs it over to Yang. Well, here's 2. He'll take that jump shot. It doesn't go, though, and the rebound's pulled down by Shawa. And Syria can cut this to a one-shot game. 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd. And given the problems they've had, this is a really creditable performance by the Syrians. That was tapped away by Tso, so it'll be a ball. And now Coach Choi just takes Yang out of the game. He is on 4 fouls, so he'll get himself a breather. Shot clock holding at 6. Sharif dumps it in. Maddenly with a little fall away. That's his first basket of the second half. 28 points in total. And he looks on course for the final. Certainly, it would mean that if Korea did get there, they would be playing perhaps an unusually strong team in that quarterfinal. Maybe a Qatar, maybe a China even in the quarterfinal, which would be what a quarterfinal matchup that would be. But there's still a long way to go in this ball game, and Korea have been leading for much of it, despite not having everything their own way. Maddenly looking to penetrate to the high archer, doesn't go. Ball is loose, out of bounds, and despite Kim Seung-hong leaving it, it is actually a Syrian ball. Three is short from Shawa. Kim Min-soo. Kim to Kim, and that one's short. Rebound from Masri. It was Kim Min-soo who, there's a man who's had a lot of positive stats in the game today. Michael Maddenly, 28 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, drawn 5 fouls. Numbers all the way along the board. And Sharif from the line. We're going to get a substitution. And Kim Min-soo has just picked up that 4th foul, will go to the bench. He's replaced by Kim Ju-sung. Syria, again with a little bit of up-court pressure. And here's Kim Song-chul to Song. Song driving to the basket, forced to kick it out. So, his jumper is good. He's got such a lovely stroke. Can go all the way out to the three-point line, perhaps at his most accurate from about 17 feet. Sharif driving to the hole, loses out. And we saw in the early competition, in the prelim round, that was his forte, going to the hole, but he's not managed to recreate it here in Group E. Kim, off the glass is short, tipped back out to him though, and he hands over to the other Kim, Kim Seung-hong. Little crossover, good hands from Sharif to knock it away from him. Kim Seung-hong seemed to have got the better of Sharif, but Sharif was wise to it, tipped it out of bounds. There's a look, he just thinks he's beaten him, but no, Sharif reaches round and bats it away. Kim Seung-hong to inbound. And here's Kim Ju-sung. Hands over to Kim Song-chul for 3, doesn't go. Rebound with Salashawa. Sharif, as time ticks down here in the 3rd quarter. Still only a 3-point ball game, as it was at halftime. Sharif to the reverse lane, not quite. And Sharif goes over the boards again. Think he's all right this time. But for a moment, there's only 4 defenders back. But here comes Sharif trying to make a steal. And they recovered well there, Syria. But Korea looking to take the final shot here of this 3rd period as we go down to 6 seconds. It's dumped out to Cho for 3. That's a little bit short. He knew it as well. Bounded to him because the possession arrow is pointing in favor of Syria. They will start here with the ball in the 4th with potentially the chance to tie the game, certainly an opportunity to make it a 1-point game. Here's Maddenly. Thought he was going to take the 3 there, decides against it, dishes inside, too strong off the glass from Masri. Korea looked to go the other way, and for a second Kim Seung-hong is forced to slow down. He's still the captain. Maddenly though can't convert from the line. He's gone a bit cold here in the 2nd half, only 2 points in that 2nd quarter. Did have 26 in the 1st half, so it's all perspective. That's his first point of the 4th quarter, and he's up to 29 personal. So again, Syria with the chance to tie, maybe even take the lead, except Maddenly lost the ball, bounced it off his own hip. Kim to Song. He's so trying to make up for that last error that he made. That's way off the mark. Miles left. Shaha forced to stop. Double team action against Maddenley. Saha fires it in, and we have a tied ball game. 67 points apiece, a minute into the fourth quarter. And could Korea, the defending gold medal champions, be about to slip to their second consecutive defeat here? Who would have predicted this? Especially given the injury problems that Syria have had to play through here today. It's lobbed inside, and Kim will lay it in. Kim Ju-sung up to 15. Mishawa gives it back to Sharif. Seems to be back to full fitness now. Here's Maddenley. Maddenley turns it over again. Kim with the steal. Kim Seung-hong. He waits for reinforcements. Now he dumps it down low to Kim Ju-sung. Kim Ju-sung backing down, backing down. They've got to get the help there quicker because Hazabala hasn't got the strength or the size to keep Kim Ju-sung away, so he needs some double team help. It did come, but by that time, Kim Ju-sung was under the basket and ready to lay it in. So Korea with 4 in a row, break the tie, kicks it out. 3 goes up from Shawa, doesn't go, but Hazabala times the jump well to pull down the rebound. Inside to Maddenley. Maddenley with a tough fall away, and he knocks it down. He's up to 31. Song wide open for 3. He's going to take it. It's short. And the problem was none of his teammates were there to get the rebound, so it was an easy board for for Masri, sorry. And the 3 from Maddenley! Hits the tough shot on one play, feels it, comes down, strokes the 3 on the very next play, and suddenly Syria lead this by 1. 34 points for Michael Maddenley. Kim gets around the defense, and all the pressure was up court, which allowed an easy layup for Kim Ju-sung. Here's Maddenley. Shawa over in the far corner, kicks it back out, and Sharif will have it. And they're paying very close attention to Maddenley, obviously. Here with this team, they lead by a point, 73 points to 72. But this man, Maddenley, has been a massive thorn in their side. 34 points to his name today. He's also got 7 boards. He's just heating it. And the thing with him, this was the shot, real difficult shot over 2. And he suddenly thought, you know what, back to that form I had in the first. 2 other options if they're going to pull this out against Korea. But Maddenley has 34 points. The rest of his team have been good for only 38. So it has been pretty much a one-man show. Maybe he can carry them in, who knows? Kim Ju-sung backing down, falling over, and then out of bounds. Hazabala was trying to draw a foul, but in the end, he got the possession that he wanted, if not the foul. Here's Maddenley bringing it forward. Guarded by Song, goes around the screen, but they quick to jump out to him. Shawa penetrates, dishes out. Sharif, Maddenley cutting through. He had Masri in his way, but it didn't matter. And Maddenley's up to 36, and Syria back in front. 6 minutes to go in this game. Looks like it'll be another close finish here in the basketball indoor hall. Maddenley knocking it loose. Yang back into the game on 4 fouls. Good steal from Sharif to knock it loose. Sharif is off and running. He will lay this one in, and Syria lead by 3. And could, which Kim Seung-hong will wander over to take. There he is, the number 15. Lobs it in to Yang. Yang off with the screen, goes that way. Yang open for 3, can't leave him wide open. And Syria pay the price, leaving Yang Dong-gwen wide open from behind the arc. Foolish move to make. He's a great 3-point shooter, and he strokes that one, ties it at 76. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. It could still go either way. Maddenley dancing through the lane. What a move from Michael Maddenley. 38 now for him. Has virtually half his team's points. Is the captain so inside, and he's held to the ground by himself, trying to level the game for his team. He achieves the first of those 2 goals. And now he'll look for the second. Such a calm-looking character. Never looks fazed by anything. He's missed the second free throw, though, and Masri hauls in the rebound gleefully. Here's معدنلي. معدنلي behind the back, through the legs, and now... No, in fact, he doesn't. There's Kim Soo-hong, 11 points, 5 assists, and just picked up his 3rd steal there. Here's Sharif. Goes past Kim, but there's Yang to help out. Here's معدنلي with the ball, guarded by Song. Song bigger than him, so it's a tough shot if he can get some space. Here's Sharif along the baseline, trying to bounce that pass across to Shawar on the far side, but it's batted out of bounds, and Syria will get the ball from the end line. معدنلي will inbound. Will he try that little step out that he likes? He did try it, but Song was there. Koob. He's still hobbling a bit as he comes into the court. He replaces Masri, and it'll be Kim to inbound. Here's Yang. Kim Sung-hong. Oh, he just got it over. There's a switch up, and Yacoub's struggling with the pace, and there's a 3 in the corner, and he gets hit. And it was Yang Dongguan who was saying, I think, not complaining about the foul call, but just saying, can I see some of that action at the other end? Oh, Yang only goes 1 for 3, but the rebound ends up in Kim Sung-hong's hands, and Korea will get to reset. They lead by 4, 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Nice little bounce pass to Kim Ju-sung, and he lays it in. Kim Ming-soo, sorry, my mistake. Big Yacoub with 9 points. Oh, off the back of the ring with the first. Quiet night for him, really, 9 points and 5 rebounds, but as I say, he's been on the bench with an injury for a long time for Syria, with 3:03 left on the clock. Kim Sung-hong, no problems with the first. And he guns them both. Yacoub is really struggling. It's taking him an awful long time to get down court. Sharif goes behind the back. Now he attacks. Sharif with a bit of spin. Oh, it's pinned to the glass by Kim Ming-soo. And Korea have numbers here on the break. Oh, he's missed that one. Went 1 of 2 about a minute ago at the free throw line. Can he do so again? Yes, he can. So it's a 6-point game. It's only 2 shots. Still a long time to go. Yang throws it away, lucky to get it back off Hazabala. Kim Ju-sung. Song at the line. I think Song thought that was drifting a bit left, but it went in for him. That's short, but it drops in. Sharif, under pressure, stolen away. What an important steal that might be. And big Yacoub, he's got no chance to recover as Yang beats him to the basket, but with his injury, he was never going to catch up there, Yacoub. And you just get the feeling that serious fight has been fought now. They don't look, they've got anything left in the tank, and Korea are just going to sneak away with this one. But معدنلي has got 38 points, you never know. He's going to have to hit some amazing shots. He tries the assist to Yacoub. Yacoub inside lays it in. But it's still an 8-point gap in favor of Korea with less than 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Both benches seem to be complaining about the call. I think Korea would be well pleased just to get the ball back. But Kim Sung-hong will inbound to Kim Jong-sung and Joe, and they really just need to take their time and look for something good, Korea. That's a good play, and that's exactly what they do. And Song Ying, 8 rebounds and 5 assists. Some pretty good numbers. He has turned the ball over 9 times on the negative. But this guy here at the line Kim Ju-sung has been a real handful for Syria inside. 20 points, he's attacked the basket well. His athleticism has caused problems at the defensive end too. Shawa has it. Syria need quick scores. They need them preferably to be worth 3 points. They'll get 2. Oh no, Yakub misses a wide open dunk. And that really sums up the closing to the game here for Syria. Big Yakub, all on his own underneath. All he has to do is jump a few centimeters off the floor. He's 213, don't forget. He doesn't have to really get up. He manages to throw it off the back of the ring. Korea just going to tick this one down, and Syria realize they're beaten. They're not going to try and commit any fouls or anything. They're just ready to get on and worry about the next game, see if they can fix up their players and get a healthy squad out. Next up for Syria is Bahrain, a game they will fancy their chances if they're fully fit. That's in 2 days' time, and then they finish off with Iran in the last pool game for them. Jordan are next for Korea, and then the big showdown with Qatar on the 9th of December. Nice three-pointer from Al Saman. Will get the defeat back into single figures, but it will be a defeat for Syria as we close out the dying few seconds. Will they go for one last score? It doesn't matter if they do. And Mattingly from the halfway line doesn't go. He's had a great game though, Michael Mattingly. 38 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. He's definitely been the MVP of the game overall, but there was too much for Korea. Yang Dong-gwen, when he wasn't in foul trouble, ran the show, had 14 points.